You know, we get together here to recognize all the organizations who have worked for Zohran now and before. And I want to take the opportunity to recognize Muslim Vote, Zakriya, DRIM Beats by Mohiba, APNA by Hanif, Captain Zagam Abbas, we have Shahid, Tillu Saab, Amin Ghani, Naveed Chaudhry, Parvez Riyaz, Adil, Zamir, and all the Pakistani media. Thank you for being here. You know, today it's an opportunity for us as Pakistani Americans to show that what Zohran brings for us. You know, I've known Zohran personally before he ran for assembly. And the day I met him, I know he was something special. And that's why when Zohran ran, we spoke in December, and I contributed to him, and we actually endorsed him back in April. And we, APAG, recognized one of the biggest rally for Zohran with our partners in Little Pakistan right before the primary. And that had so much impact that there's so many Pakistani Americans who were not kind of switching around, made sure vote for Zohran. And inshallah, and Zohran has promised me, when he wins, we will go back to Little Pakistan and have the biggest rally for Zohran Mamdani, Pakistanis for Zohran. You know, Zohran represent us. Zohran represent one of us. He is like an immigrant. We are all immigrant. You know, he's a hard worker. His parents are hard worker. It all represent what the Pakistani American community stands for. Hard work, sacrifice, affordability, justice. And that's what he stands for. As an assembly member, you know, he came to our event in Albany, and that speech, he was the most prepared legislator there. He quoted Qaid-e-Azam, Faz Ali Faz. And during the primary, that got like a couple of million views because how well he spoke and quoted. And even our Consul General from Pakistan said that we had like about 25 representatives. He was the most well-prepared, come there and speech about Pakistan. So that being said, I mean, we have a little bit short time period left. We don't have too much time. We want to ask two things. Before you go today, everybody should sign up for a canvas. Everybody should sign for a phone pack. We have one of the Muslim and South Asian rally tomorrow, Jamaica, 1 p.m. Make sure we are, how many, 65 people here? Everybody should bring 5 people. And from this room, we should have 600 to 1,000 people show up to help Zohran, because after that, we're going to be canvassing for Zohran. And also, we have these QR codes I passed around. We want to make sure you guys sign up before you guys today to make sure that you sign up for canvassing, because right now is the crunch time. Everybody know here, they worked hard. I think each and everyone has done something for Zohran. And, you know, again, I want to tell Zohran, if I wanted to do this, I could have put 5,000 people for you today. You know, I could have done a 5,000 people rally or outside, but I know time is limited and your time is short for us. So I want you to give a very, very warm welcome to our next and the first Muslim and the South Asian mayor for New York City. Give a round of welcome for Zohran Mamdani.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Can we have a round of applause for my friend here? Please. Truly. And a round of applause for every single organization that has been a part of this campaign. Truly. We can see the names that are here, and every single one of them has been at the heart of what we have been doing. Now, in the final 4 days, every candidate knows you will meet people who tell you that they were your friends many months, many years ago. What brings me joy in this room is that it is true. It is true. When I think about the journey of this campaign, I think about speaking to seniors, Pakistani seniors who so often have been overlooked. I think about coming to Little Pakistan, speaking about the fight for affordability. I think about the iftars that we've had together, the meetings that we've had together, the lobby days where you've come to Albany together. And what we are on the brink of doing in this city is making history. In 4 days, we have the chance to do what we were told was impossible. In 4 days.
Inshallah.
And as likely as it may seem today, I want you to treat it as if it was as difficult as it seemed on October 23rd when we launched this campaign. Because the first time that I knocked on doors in New York City was for a Pakistani candidate for city council, Ali Najmi. I knocked on doors for Ali. I went door to door. I went there on election day. I used to phone bank from home. And I remember Ali telling me after he lost that election that he went to Dunkin' Donuts the day after. And he met an uncle who said, Ali Jan, I can't wait to vote for you. And Ali told him, Ali, uncle, election to kal tha. The election already happened. It was yesterday. We need to make sure that every single person in the Pakistani community understands that early voting is through Sunday, election day is on Tuesday. And after that, there is no other opportunity. We do not want to wake up on Wednesday morning asking ourselves, what if? What if I sent that one WhatsApp message to my friend about going out to vote? What if I spoke to the person I know from the masjid about the fact that they could vote at 6 a.m. or 9 p.m. on Tuesday? What if we had done everything that was in our power? You know, last night, about 12 hours ago, I was canvassing taxi drivers next to LaGuardia Airport. And there were so many Pakistani cab drivers there who told me how excited they were for this campaign and how excited they were to see their struggles in the politics of our city. Because we have known in this room what it means to be overlooked. We have known what it means that the best we could hope for is to be ignored. And now we have the chance to prove that it could be so different. And I am just so thankful for all of you who have brought us to this day, because I want you to remember the days that came before. I want you to remember in February when an Emerson poll came out and we were at 1%. I want you to remember when people thought that at best this campaign could be a good idea. I want you to remember when people said that we may not get 50,000 votes. I'm here to tell the Urdu language media something we have not told anyone. We now have 100,000 volunteers. 100,000 volunteers. These are the people who have powered this campaign, and I see them in this room. And I want to thank you because you believed in me even in moments when I didn't believe in myself. There are some of us who have met over the course of this mayoral campaign. There are others we have met when I was first running for assembly. And back then is the same message as today. We want a city where every person is recognized for the dignity in their life, in their struggle, in their story. And we know as Desis, we know as Muslims, what the absence of that can feel like. And the last thing I'll say, because I know we have to go for Jummah prayers.
Yeah, say something.
अरे उर्दू मीडिया में देखो अंग्रेजी में बहुत आसान है कोशिश तो कर सकता हूँ इलेक्शन के बाद उर्दू में बोलूंगा इलेक्शन के पहले अंग्रेजी में बोलूंगा देखो बात ये है कि 4 दिन बाकी हैं इस इलेक्शन में उस 4 दिन में we are going to see some of the dirtiest politics we have ever seen in this city.
Yes.
We are looking at Islamophobia, the likes of which we have not seen since the days after 9/11. A former governor laughing and agreeing with a radio show host who said that I would cheer on another 9/11. A current mayor who says that he's endorsing that governor because he wants to stop a movement of violent extremists, because he wants to stop New York City from becoming Europe. People who look at me and my faith and call me a jihadist, who spend millions of dollars to put ads on TV with the same words emblazoned on my face. And no longer will we allow this kind of language, this kind of bigotry, this kind of racism to intimidate us.
Yeah.
We are going to name it for what it is, and we are going to make clear to New Yorkers that on November 4th, not only will we say goodbye to this mayor, to that former governor, but also to this kind of racism being tolerated in our politics.
Inshallah.
And if we want to send that message, then we have to get out there on election day. We have to ensure that every dada, every dadi, every uncle, every auntie, every youngster that we know understands this is their opportunity. This is their last chance to ensure the city that they live in is one that looks at them as someone that it also belongs to. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. Let's go out and canvas.
We're gonna do one group picture. Everybody keep the chair. We're gonna stand here, and that's about it. Zohran jeetega. Can we get all the media there so we get a group picture?
Hassan, you have to shout loud.
Jeetega.
Zohran Mamdani.